How's it going, everyone? It's Story Plays, and welcome back again to some volleyball. In this tutorial, I want to explain setting and basic setting, where you should be aiming, when you should do jump sets, and what you can do as a setter to actually make your team win, because a setter is the foundation of a volleyball team's offense. Because if someone wrecks, bang, and then the setter has all the options available to him. You can dump, so dumping is when you tilt back and press R with full power. You can also tilt forwards, like so. You can set it to the right. You can set it to the left. You can also set it to the back row. So those are the 3 basic sets that you need to know in Roblox Volleyball in order to become a pretty good setter. So where should you be aiming these sets? You should be aiming your sets. So you see this antenna here? This red and white antenna? You aim at the antenna, but just a little behind it. So if I shoot the ball, you see it goes almost to the antenna, but just behind it. That's so that the spiker here has a lot more options. He can cut, he can do whatever he wants. And the setter's job is to make spiking as easy as possible. So I've got my friend here, Draco, also known as Saito. And we're gonna demonstrate to you some basic sets that you can do, demonstrate to you guys. So with that all out the way, I'll show you guys the first set, and that is the basic 6 power. So you go to your settings, keybinds, and you set these right here. So 2, 6, and 15. After you do that, I'm gonna get my friend Draco here. I've got Strange here as well. So now that Strange is here, I'm gonna get him to actually set me the ball, and I'll show a basic set. Alright, so there we go. Got it set up. As a setter, aim for just behind the flag, and the spiker gets it. That's a very basic play you can do as a setter. And again. Also, some spikers prefer for you to aim at their body. So there's that. Okay, now I'll show you dump. So dump. You run towards the ball, and then you dump it like so. Just like I said, you lean back. Alright, and then the next set I'll show you is the power 15 jump set. So again, aim for just behind the flag. And time it so that you can kind of predict when the spiker will jump. You can also set it backwards if you want. So I'll show you backwards as well. I missed that one, I think. So again. See? Backwards is much harder, so I'd recommend learning how to do forwards first. You can see that went too high. And the final thing I want to cover is stop sets. So stop sets usually stop right next to the spiker, like that. And if you get the full see, stop sets are good as well, because if you miss, it goes over. And it lands straight in the opponent's half. So that's pretty good. So there's also back sets, and for those, you lower your power, and then you simply just pop it up like that for the spiker or the back row to hit. If you want me to cover advanced setting, let me know as well in the comments below. And I'll make sure to cover that as well in the next video. Yep, so your job is to make spike as easy as possible, but Draco's whiffing. That's fine. But yeah, that should explain the basic setting here in a nutshell. There's nothing really more for beginners to know. It only gets more complicated from there because you have rotations, you have different positions. So in pickups, you'd usually have the setter be in the middle here. But there's different positions. You can be at the right as a setter. And always make sure if your teammate... Always make sure to ask what power they want, because that's what they're most comfortable with. As you see here, I changed my power and all of a sudden he changed. He wasn't aware. But now he's aware and he'll spike it. So you can also bump the ball up against the net like that. For some basic sets. If you're struggling to aim it, obviously at just behind the antenna, you can also just do these sets. Where you just prop it up against the net. Like that. And spike it. And you can also obviously bump it up to the spiker like that, but let them know that you're bumping it, because bumps usually go lower as well. As you can see, that one threw him off. But yeah, hopefully this was helpful to any of you guys. I know it's very basic stuff, but some of you may not know what different strategies you can apply to your setting. So the next one will obviously be advanced setting, which will include different positions and things like that. So, alright, that's it. That's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, smash the like button and comment down below with what kind of tutorials you'd like to see next. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.